games. Hey everybody, it's Jeff with Nintendo Games Now, and I'm here to talk a little bit about the Nintendo Direct event that was held yesterday, Sunday, June 14th, I believe it was. And that was focused on Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS. And as we mentioned in our spoiler video from the other day, they were supposedly going to talk about a couple of characters that have been leaked on the internet on Saturday. And they did confirm those. And they are Roy from the Fire Emblem series, who last appeared in Smash Bros. Melee, and Ryu from the Street Fighter series, who, of course, has never been in a Smash Bros. Game before. And they also reconfirmed Lucas, which we already knew about from the Earthbound series, or other series. And Roy and Lucas are going to be $3.99 each on Wii U and 3DS, or if you buy them for both versions, it's $4.99 each. And then Ryu comes with a stage, the Street Fighter stage. It's Suzaku Castle, and you get Ryu in the stage for $5.99 on Wii U, or $5.99 on 3DS, or $6.99 for both versions. So it's a little bit more expensive than the other two characters, but it's originally the stage as well. And also confirmed that Roy and Ryu will both be getting amiibo figures. So that's another bit of money to spend on if you're a collector like I am. And some of the other content they announced were new costumes for the Mii Fighters. There's some characters from Virtual Fighter, that's Jackie and Akira. There's Mega Man EXE from the Battle Network series of Mega Man games. And there's Zero from the Mega Man X series of games. And there's also the Inkling boy and girl from Splatoon. And they actually look a lot like the actual characters, not just beads with, hairstyles or whatnot. And they have the squirt guns in the picture. It shows how I would purchase the DLC myself yet, so I'm not sure if that's they're usable or if that's just there for decoration. And they also have one for Isabelle from Animal Crossing. And each of these costumes, if you have on Wii U or 3DS, they're 75 cents a piece. Or you get both versions for $1.15 a piece. And they also said there'll be Splatoon trophies added to the game as well, in addition to the costumes. And they announced a Miiverse stage, and in this stage it's going to have the ability for you to post comments on the stage itself. So the way that's going to work is they'll have a separate community for each character in the game, and you can post a comment on that community in Miiverse, and it has a, random chance of occurring to appear in the background on a Miiverse stage, which is pretty cool. And that part, the Miiverse stage, is going to be free, they announced. So that is free for everybody. You don't have to pay for that at all. Of course, the other DLC that I mentioned has the prices that I already mentioned. And speaking of Amiibo, they announced that some for the release date for Wave 5 in North America, and that's going to be available in September. And there are not one, not two, not three, not four, not even six. There's 11 Amiibo in Wave 5. Well, 5B, I guess. It's 5A is next month in July for Dark Pit and Paladino. But 5B is going to be in September sometime, supposedly, unless they delay it or move it up. And unless they change it, which they might, it's going to have Mr. Game & Watch, Duck Hunt, Zero Suit Samus, Ganondorf, Pikmin and Olimar, Dr. Mario, Rob, the Mii Fighter, which is the Mii Brawler, the Mii Sword Fighter, and Mii Gunner, and Bowser Jr. So that's another thing they announced. The Mii Fighter characters are going to get their own vivo as well. And I'm sure some of these will be store exclusives, so they're going to be even more of a pain to find. And if you are able to purchase all these at the MSRP price of $12.99, that's still over $100 you're spending on those things, just for that one wave. That's a lot of money to spend at one time for, for essentially little figures like this. I got Nightman and Mark sitting there to talk about vivo, because Nightman's from Capcom, so it's for you, and Mark is from Fire Emblem, and so is Rory. And another thing they announced about the vivo that is going to be available in September, for Mr. Kamin Watch, he's going to have interchangeable parts. And basically what that means is you have different stances you can put them in. And it doesn't require you to take the whole thing apart or anything. It has like a little slit that you can put the different stances of Mr. Kamin Watch into on the base. And the Mr. Kamin Watch portion, the character is 2D, it's flat, like he is in the game, which is kind of cool. And he's the first one like that to have some golden customization features where you don't have to paint it or disassemble it or anything like you would for standard customizations that some people do. Another piece of DLC they announced was a stage from the Super Smash Bros. 64 game, and that is Kirby's Dreamland 64 for Dreamland 64. And it's going to be $1.99 each if you buy it on Wii U or 3DS, and it'll be $2.99 if you buy it for both versions. And they announced that we'll have a Omega version of the stage as well. So if you want to play it in the Final Destination type of format, you can. Another thing they announced was something called Tourneys mode, which is going to be a tournament mode. And it's going to have two different forms. There'll be community tourneys, which I guess if you have like a group of people who want to get together, a tournament with you do that. And there's going to be something called regular tourneys, which only happen at certain times. And I'm guessing this is going to be something like that Nintendo does themselves, where they'll have certain times where they set up tournaments in for competition reasons. Maybe some of the fighting game tournaments in general, or maybe specifically for that. They haven't announced a whole lot of details about that just yet. But that's going to be coming out in August, they announced. And along the same token, another part of that same update, I believe, is going to give you the ability to upload your replay videos directly to YouTube on the Wii U version. And these videos can be viewed on your PC or smartphone as well. So you don't have to worry about using game capture devices or anything like that. You can just upload directly to YouTube, which is pretty cool. And as I mentioned, Ryu is being added to the game from Street Fighter. And I talked about this a little bit in the spoiler video on Saturday, where I was speculating on how his moveset might work, since in the Street Fighter series, of course, you have the button inputs, the quarter circle, punch, and that sort of thing. But in Smash Bros., you don't have that kind of complex movesets. You have, just B for a special attack, or right and B, or up and B, or down and B, or left and B. So, the way it's going to work for Ryu is you can do either one, which is kind of cool. And if you do the Street Fighter inputs, like the quarter circle punch for the Hadouken Fireball, then it will do more damage. Now, if you just do the Smash Brothers format where you just hit B or whatnot, it's going to do less damage. And he's also going to have his weak, medium, and strong attacks like he would in the Street Fighter series, where you had separate buttons for those attacks. Like you had a button for a weak punch, a button for a medium punch, and a button for a strong punch. And the way that works is it's on whether you tap the button or you hold the button, and how long you hold the button for. Obviously, the longer you hold the button, the stronger the attack will be. So that's different as well. There's no other character, as far as I know, that has those kind of features, where it has 3 moves in one, basically. Another unique thing for Wii U is he has 2 Final Smashes. The only character in the game has 2. And basically, the way it works is if you're far away from your opponent, when you use it, you'll do a special fireball move, which is a souped up version of his regular fireball. And that'll be, your ranged Final Smash. And if you're close to your opponent, you'll do the Shiroken, the uppercut. And if you have the Final Smashing. So that's interesting as well. And he also has the Shiroken as his upper B special, I believe. And they said something like it could have a chance to KO your opponent if you hit it correctly or something like that. I didn't quite follow what exactly they meant by that. But that's kind of like the Mario Brothers, Mario and Luigi's upper B with the air punch uppercut type of thing. And speaking of Street Fighter, the Street Fighter stage I talked about, that's going to have an Omega form as well. So if you prefer the Final Destination format, you can do that for that stage too. And the signs in the background on that stage, those are breakable if you throw your opponent near them, kind of like it is in Street Fighter games. And they also are adding in some of the themes from Street Fighter as well. They have Ryu's theme, of course, and Pin's theme, and maybe a couple other stuff good, but they're also having a trophy for Ryu and Ken as well. And the last piece of DLC they announced was another mini player costume. That's Heihachi from Tekken. So there's a whole lot of stuff there to choose from. And all that became available as of yesterday, right after the event. So you can go on the eShop right now and download all of that. Assuming that their servers are not overwhelmed. I think they were yesterday, from what I read. So, we'll check that out and have some new characters to play as. I'm going to probably be getting it here in the near future and check it out myself. It'll be pretty cool. If you're in Smash Bros. Which, if you're listening to this, you probably are. I know I am. I've got I don't have the 64 one anymore. I sold that back in the day. I still have Melee. I still have Brawl. And I have the Wii U and 3DS both. I probably should get the 64 one back in. Anyways, that's all for now. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the Nintendo Direct event that they had for the Smash Brothers yesterday. And of course, tomorrow, which is Tuesday, the 16th, they're going to have their digital event for E3 where they're going to do their version of their press conference. They're going to talk about all their upcoming games, and well, not all, but some of them. And probably some ones that are already known about, like Mario Maker, for example. I'm sure they're going to talk about that. As they did feature it in the Nintendo World Championships yesterday as well. And that comes out in September, I believe. So I'm sure that'll be part of their presentation, but I would expect them to show us some unannounced stuff as well. So we'll have to wait and see what they do. That's going to be at 12 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, Tuesday the 16th, is the digital event is on. You can get to it at e3.nintendo.com, or you can watch it on the Nintendo YouTube channel. I think they're going to have it on their Twitch channel as well. But like I said, that's all for now. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching and listening. And we'll see you next time at Nintendo Games Now.
Hi, this is Jeff from Nintendo Games Now. Thanks for watching our video. If you liked it, feel free to click the like button or subscribe to our channel for more great videos like this one. And we also welcome any feedback you might have in the comments section that you can find right below this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time at Nintendo Games Now.